Yeah. Yeah, baby. Who's back? The Mac is back. Back with another demo review. Today it is another 0G product, which is Atlantis. Now, if you watched a previous demo on their stuff from me, you know that I think they're at the very top tier of certainly solo vocal libraries. Choirs are a different thing. I don't know if 0G even does choirs, but yeah, if you want solo vocals, especially female vocals, then that's your go-to. And Atlantis is really the newest iteration in this line of products. Now, last time I checked out Ethera Gold, which was amazing stuff, and this is a almost entirely blind demo as well, as I always try and do, or in most cases. And I've only tested this for a bit just to set the levels right for this stream or this recording, but it's sounding pretty good, and you know, even better than Ethera Gold, maybe, I'd say. So let me jump over to Studio One. I'm gonna take you with me like so. Again, by the way, if you happen to be watching this right now, go to Twitch, because that's the only chat I can see right now. So if you have any questions, head over there. But okay, so what you're gonna hear in this demo is only Ethera Gold Atlantis, nothing else. The only thing I have here is the Pro L2, just to make the level somewhat decent for you to listen to. What I did notice, the same thing as with Ethera Gold, is that the vocals fluctuate quite a bit in kind of relative volume intensity, which means it's going to be hitting the limiter a bit differently depending on what I'm playing. So there might be some limiter artifacts and distortion and breakup, especially as we go to this higher end range. So it's not the library, it is my limiter crapping its pants, but it's kind of tricky to find the right level here. So I'm trying to find something decent to work with. But you know, this is the list of things, the list of presets essentially, or different snapshots, whatever you call these. These are basically the different elements that you get. So here's the folder, Gold Atlantis. Here you see Romantic, True Legato, Sustains, Phonemes Builder. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Vocal phrases, reverse vocal phrases. So I'm gonna start with the Romantic Legato, and let's see what happens. This is where the limiter gets a bit cranky, so I will adjust this just to demonstrate some of that range. There might be some clipping, so there's not a transition there for some reason. So yeah, very impressive. This patch is pretty slow to respond to my playing compared to the other ones. I do have like I'd say a playable buffer size in my DAW, but yeah, it's a bit more laggy. But yeah, pretty stunning stuff. So you got your effects here if you want to play them. Play around with those. Attack, volume, release. You can adjust the legato here. But yeah, pretty stunning stuff. Let's do the true legato here. So this is presumably a bit less romantic sounding. So it doesn't do fast lines all that well, at least if you're like playing with these settings. I don't know if there is a way to move past that, but this does respond in a kind of slow legato melody line way. Okay, so that's the I suppose they are changed from these triggers here. So yep, so that was the let's try So those massive, like octave transitions are usually quite tricky to sample and program and script. So that's really well done. Okay, Atlantis. What's wrong with my pronunciation today? I'm a bit tired. Soft Oz. Yeah. So that's kind of like a loose, soft. I describe it more like as a loose one rather than soft, and it's kind of like almost flickering. Okay, so here's Atlantis I don't know what that vowel is called, but this is what it sounds like. So you can definitely hear that Middle Eastern kind of vibe there. But you can also use it for other stuff. It kind of, some of the samples have that flavor and some don't. But that's pretty cool to have. So Phonemes 01. So let's, I'm not actually very well educated on what what that means in the context of this library, but let's try it out. So basically every time you finish a phrase, it starts a new basically word. I'm not actually sure where you can actually if you can tune what it's saying. I would think that would be the case, but if not, then it's kind of like you create melody lines that fit the selection of those that you want to use. Let's test out 02 version of that. I love that schnoo. That's a good one. So there's some mechanism that's changing that, but from what I can see and tell, is it actually, do I have control over these white ones? I don't know. You can certainly change this one, but I'm not sure. Maybe someone can educate me on that, but the point is, Legato's sounding really, really good, even more playable than ever before, which is a really, really good achievement. Let's do Atlantis Sustains. Now, I played this just a tiny bit, but this sounded really, really cool. I'm not usually a fan of how sustains are done in these kind of libraries. They just kind of fall pretty flat, but this was quite cool. So let's check this yellow zone down here. So this kind of feels like, well, let's try it first. So that's a very that's a very beautiful imaging happening there. It's kind of yellow zone here, beautifully textured So this is kind of like a soundscape toolkit, more than like vocal sustain, I'd say. So that's that zone. Then in this kind of violet, purple, whatever zone, you have this going on. That's a really, really stunning sound and very tangible, very kind of sensitive and broken, and that's really, really cool stuff here. I wonder what these do. If it doesn't at least show anything, but they look like key triggers. So yeah, so they change what is actually being sung. At least some of them do. Stunning. That's I love that kind of tiny textural stuff, like someone in front of a mic and barely breaking their voice to sing. That's very, very tangible, very much something I enjoy. So let's check out some of the other syllables, words, phonemes, whatever you call those. Okay, I seem to just have stopped working here. I have no idea what is happening here, but let's see whether that happens again. That's really, really incredible. Really good stuff. Better than ever, which is really crazy considering how good they are to begin with. That's crazy good stuff. Like, that's obviously out of the box and that's going to be weird for some people, but like, I love that texture, that style, and it's brilliantly done because you can still stay in a key, like the way they've clearly thought through like doing this weaving line, but it's still, you can still harmonize with this and you're staying in a very musical realm. So kudos to them. That's really good stuff. I'm gonna check if we have any more of these different styles left. There's like, it just cuts off. I don't know what's happening. Maybe when I delve to this yellow range, something happens. I don't know if this is just out of my ignorance and stupidity, but yeah. I mean, this is amazing stuff. Okay, Phonemes Builder. I couldn't figure out how this actually works. So obviously you have your builder thingy here, and you choose them, and then there's like a box which you can either move with this key or turn off with this one. But let's try and see if I have 2 brain cells and I can figure it out. So I can actually change it from here. It seems like I still don't know what the what the steps do or what the key switch does, but okay, one step forth. Okay, it says reset note. Okay, well, now I know what those do, presumably, but maybe this actually changes the phrase. Okay, doesn't. Okay, there's Kyrie eleison, which we did. Nimere da. Okay, green key. So sounds stunning. So okay, this says reset note. All right, so it starts from the beginning, presumably, and this one changes the step. But what I do not understand is why am I not hearing anything else? So this is presumably so that you can change what it's saying. So okay, so is this the first one that it's singing? If I'm changing it, let's see. We did it, everybody. I have 2 brain cells and I figured it out. That's beautiful. Kind of reminds me of some of the stuff Heaviosity does with vocalies. Really cool. Really good stuff. So it stays in this loop that you've chosen here. You can kind of choose what kind of phrases it does, and then if you want to move forward, you press the green here, and then it goes to this, which is again chosen here. So yeah, I mean, these sound brilliant. This is actually, although it wasn't highly intuitive, at least for me to use my 2 brain cells to figure out how it works. This is a really good system. You know, Ethera 2.0 was kind of a pain in the butt to program, while it did sound amazing. But this, you know, I can see this work really, really well, and it sounds stunning. So let's do a few vocal phrases as well. So the usual stuff, there's pre-recorded phrases, which you can see the waveform here. I presume these yellow ones here change. Okay, these are percussive elements apparently. Cool. So you got your selector here, which gives you the key the samples are originally in, which is very useful. Also the BPM, so this saves a lot of time. Either go with the key you're in, the BPM you're roughly in, or one that is close, because you can obviously tune contact itself. There is a pitch control here as well. Apparently you can stretch stuff and so forth. So I'm not gonna dig too deeply into these. Obviously there's a ton, you know, in every single one of these you've got, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 octaves of different samples. Well, apparently not all of them have that much, but it's a lot of samples in there. So I'm not going to dig too deeply into this, but rest assured they sound really good. Phrases can be really useful if you're looking for something atmosphere building, something, you know, a slight addition to your production. And if you can't do it with these things, then these are really, really good. And lastly, you have reverse vocal phrases, which sound like this. So yeah, brilliant stuff. Again, you see the waveform being played from end to beginning. I love reverse stuff. It's such a instant way to bring this otherworldly vibe to what you're doing. So I presume all of the original phrase samples are here, but just played backwards. Obviously, they've done amazing sounding effects processing here. You know, ethereal verb. It sounds very ethereal to me. So they've done a lot of that work for you. So yeah, sounds amazing. That's it. I think that's it for this demo. Really excited about this. This came out a few weeks ago. If you are a previous Ethera product owner, I don't know what's wrong with my speech today, but if you own any Ethera product, to my understanding, then you get a discount for this. I don't think the intro pricing is going anymore, but it is very cheap in my estimation for what you get. This is world-class female solo lead vocals in this style, so it's a no-brainer in my estimation for that. I'm not being paid to say that. This wasn't even sent to me. I actually bought this, so all opinions are my own indeed. So that's it. Really stunning stuff. I'm really excited about the trajectory that Zero G has, because they've always been doing good stuff. It's been getting better. This is even better than the stuff that was already getting really good. So really excited about the future. This is going to be all over a project that I'm working on. It's really, really, really good sounding. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this demo review thingy. Hopefully this was useful to you. Hopefully it helps you make educated purchasing decisions. So go check it out. Go show some love. If you do buy this, let them know that I was helping you. And that's about it. I think that's about it. So again, thanks for tuning in. I will see you next time. See ya.